and we go down to Dada in Chianti. It's basically, we all passed it yesterday. The first village we'll see. Some people cycle through it, some people came by it by car. And eventually we're going to end up there again, having lunch at Bar Dante. So we're going to do a nice loop, which takes us 51 kilometers, around 900 meters of altitude. We're going to go all the way down, which is a good start. So you keep have some arm warmers on, which is good, I would say. Around the 17 kilometer mark, there's going to be a sharp left. So you're going all the way down, 7 kilometers, and take a sharp left, okay? So, it's going to be behind that one. Yeah.
Not working?
Low battery.
Some people fly by, which is downhill, but we just at the bottom, take a left, and we cycle for a little bit. Then we'll end up at kilometer 22. Keep that in mind. We're going to have a snack stop there. You probably won't see Dave, he's trying to wave you guys in. The route's going to go to the right. He's going to be on the left. We're going to go to Eroica Cafe, which is a legendary ride around here. You'll find all kinds of coffees, all kinds of old jerseys hanging around, flyers, bikes on the wall. But we're not going to buy jerseys there. Not just yet, okay?
Can we steal them then?
Wait till lunch.
Wait till lunch, of course. After that one, we're on 22. We're going to go up to Monte. And there there's going to be a downhill, quite a steep one. So take it easy on downhill, please, okay? Especially from the beginning as well. There's some foresty area. You have some moist underground. Take slow, it could be slippery at some spots. So you're going to do a steep downhill. And there's going to be kilometer mark 28. Keep that one in mind as well. Sharp, almost 180 degrees turn. Just don't blow right through. And from there we're going to start some climbing up to Lecky, right there. There's another mark right away. 33. There's a lot of to remember right now.
22, 28, 33.
Good.
I'm with him.
What?
Yeah, I'm with them as well.
There's always one.
That's on the up and we take a left. So 90-degree left and up. And then we end up in Lecky. And from there we're going down again. Be really, really careful on that one, okay? It's narrow, it's choppy, so don't start racing there, please. Yeah?
No
Be careful now. And then we're gonna continue up all the way back to Arara in Chianti, which we paused in the beginning. And we're gonna have lunch there at Bar Dante. Yeah? If you show up there in time, there's a legendary bike shop of Johnny, and there you will be able to buy the jersey. Yeah? So, Dave's gonna be there.
Dave's actually sporting some of the very nice t-shirts that they have. And if we can say so, a lot of the bike shops, I mean, me personally, I think a lot of bike shops are kind of chintzy because they always have the UAE stuff and all that. Johnny does his own models and everything else. And he does a lot of the stuff that's with Eroica. This is Eroica, not erotica.
I know, I was a
Okay?
little worried.
Give a look at it.
Get me a shirt.
Program is
That's not right. Eroica, as many of you may know, not to interrupt you, but it's the classic race that they do. It's kind of like a Gran Fondo or Cicloturismo they call it around here, where it's just to remember the way people used to race bicycles. That is wool jerseys, no helmets, dirt roads. And so it's a cool bar. That is the bar where we have our coffee stop today. And then Johnny has a lot of this stuff and a lot of other stuff too. So we suggest if you want to take something home that's really typical of the region, go to Johnny's shop. It's really nice.
And you'll bring it back for us.
I'll bring it back for you.
Well, where do we put it?
Day back.
Put it in shorts.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Take
I'll
these.
bring it
I got it, I got it.
Yeah, his word.
I'll put it in my
We do have one van
hired
today
pump,
because
it's okay.
it's a pretty short ride, but yeah, anything you guys buy, we'll just throw your name on it. Okay, we'll put it in the van. So very, very yes. obviously we'll bring it
Frowned
back.
upon if we buy a UAE jersey?
No, but he doesn't sell those, so I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
think
have to hide it.
I think at Johnny's shop you can only buy what he sells, and so unfortunately he doesn't have those. But it's a really cool shop. Some people are also interested in wine as well. Right across from Johnny we have Fabrizio who does wine. If you're interested, we can give you more info about that. But I'll let you finish the.
Okay, so that's where we're gonna have for lunch. After lunch, it's just another 7K to get up the hill with a difference of 100 meters of elevation. So we're gonna.
7K, 100.
It's practically.
7K, that's flat.
I just am not buying
And then for some people who
I
don't
know.
like the flat,
It's like.
I want to do like the other avid option. We go down the other side instead of going this way. Going down, add another loop, and coming up from the other side.
You get extra,
Which will make it
extra credit for that.
extra. Which
Not
will
if
make
you're
it
not in New Jersey.
73K, 1,200 meters elevation.
Yeah, you gotta have the jersey on to get extra.
Yeah. Just gotta go
For the
skiing.
downhills again. We got some wines yesterday. Maybe some people forgot some things. Left corner, left up, right corner, right up. Both hands in the brakes. Take these. Yeah? Any questions, Mark? You want to feel something?
Cool. Yeah, two little cultural bits. So now you're in Chianti. You'll find towns like Grada in Chianti, Castellina in Chianti, Greve in Chianti. Like, wow, okay, well I know it's Chianti, but what you have is a historical area that is Chianti. So once upon a time, this whole area used to be, you want to consider, ruled by Rada. So you're basically going to the capital of what is the Chianti League. Chianti. What is this thing called Chianti? Chianti, the whole idea of Chianti, which is wine and the geographical area, comes from the Castello di Broglio. That's where the recipe was created. You'll be having coffee across from the Castello di Broglio. Basically in the mid-1800s, the Barone Ricasoli, whose descendants still own the castle, he came up with this recipe. I'll tell you what, let's do 90% Sangiovese, we'll do another, 80% Sangiovese, we'll do a 10% Canaiolo, and you can throw a little bit whatever else in there, and we'll call it Chianti. So, Chianti is basically that as a recipe, okay? So it was codified by him, and he wrote the whole thing. However, Chianti Classico is a geographic area. For those of you who were enjoying the red wine last night, and many of you were, you'll notice that there was a black rooster on that.
Yeah.
Okay? And that means that the Chianti that comes from a historic region, that is Chianti Classico. The reason why behind the black rooster, well, that's another story. I'll tell you why it's the black rooster. But that's where you're at. You are in the historic district of Chianti Classico, where the original recipe came from once upon a time. And again, Ricasoli and his family, they're still making wine. You will see where we stop for our coffee stop. Right across from there is the whole production of making Ricasoli wine. So you will be biking through Canaiolo and Sangiovese vineyards all the way through. So once you stop, and I believe Kurt had mentioned that the coffee shop isn't exactly on the route. So once again, don't be buried so far into your Garmin that you miss the van and the coffee shop. But once after the coffee shop, you start going uphill. If you look back, you can see the castle on a hill, by the way. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so enjoy. This is Chianti. Okay, so that's the area you're going through today.
So there you go, guys. That is our little talk about where we're headed today and what we're about to see, which sounds really amazing. So looking forward to that. Maybe a little bit of shopping. Might bring some back from this place, this fabulous place. It'd be really cool. And I can't wait to get started on this. It'd be a short ride today, like they said, and I won't have to beat myself up. Not that I want to, but I've had enough hills for 1 week. Anyway, see you soon.